What's good, everybody? I hope everybody had a great trading day. Me and my boy John back at it again.
Yes, sir.
Like we told y'all before, what we're going to be doing is reviewing the trades that we took, and we're going to be going over what we're looking at for the rest of the week as well. But before we get into it, John, how did you feel about the market today, my G?
Man, it was something else, man. It was something else. We dominated as usual, and that's what I feel good about, man. So it was an amazing day, bro. Like just straight up.
Facts, man. Facts. My only gripe, dog, is that price action on SPY before it broke out, man. You know it had me hot.
Oh yeah. I remember you.
All of that range, man. Trading in that range, it was annoying, man. And then it finally broke out at the end of the day. But by that time, I was already gone, bro. It stopped me out twice, man. We gonna get into that, man.
Yeah. Hey, we gotta break it all down, like the wins and the losses.
Facts, man. Facts. Hey, yo, our question to y'all was, how did you execute in the market today? Let us know, man. Hit the comments. Let us know on the tube. And if you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. John is also live on his YouTube as well. So make sure you tap in with him and you subscribe. We're live on Twitter as well. So shouts out to everybody that's on Twitter, man. We hitting a couple different channels today. Hey, John, we're just testing a couple things.
Testing it out, man.
Yeah, we're just testing some things. But man, I'm gonna go ahead and pop it off, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it off. I want to throw Nike up, bro. Because Nike is another one that kind of got me a little salty today. Nike got me a little salty today. So let me pull that up real quick. Pull that up. All right. Y'all should be able to see my screen now. Let me make sure everything good, everything kosher. All right, cool. So yesterday, before the market closed, I had threw Nike out there as a swing trade. I'm going to go ahead and just read out exactly what I said. At this particular time, I said calls above 72.43. That was just like that safe level that I felt like if it can get back there, then it could really pop. But at the time, Nike was at about $71.91, and I had a stop at $71.36. Basically, I wrote out Nike has been getting absolutely slaughtered after their earnings, in which it dropped from $98.04 to what we're seeing now at $71.77. And that was the low of the month. Today, we had a few analysts give it a sell rating and bring its price target down. My question is, does this give a little appeal to investors to get in on the opportunity of a low after a 3-quarter drop? On top of that, Nike actually beat earnings, but it dropped on the outlook, and the revenue was bad as well. I said, I see this as an opportunity, being right at the 200 MA on a month at $72.44. You can get back above $72.44. I'm bullish on a recovery for Nike. Disregard if Nike falls below $71.36. Like I said, at this particular time, we was at about $71.90. Hold on, just to be specific, $71.91. Now, I took that opportunity. At $71.91. And when I took that opportunity, at $71.91, you see where we went yesterday by the end of the day. We sold off, man. We sold off, and I was hot about it, bro. It went all the way to $71.24. I cut at about $71 and like 30-something cent.
Oh boy.
Dog. And I said, you know what? I said, cool. I said, tomorrow, I feel like it's gonna go back up. But the reason why I was kind of uneasy about it was because Nike wasn't moving with SPY. SPY was doing well yesterday. And I said, I feel like SPY has some more give, but what if Nike doesn't do what it needs to do, and what if it doesn't get back over 72? This might not be a great entry. Rico just cut it and just wait later and see what happens, right?
Right.
So I said, what I'm going to do, the fact that I feel like SPY is going to do something, I'm going to test SPX. And I hopped in the SPX swing. Now, I didn't want to speak on the SPX swing like that because, I knew that things could get a little sticky.
It can, man. Real bad.
Then today, man, the SPX swing this morning went about 200%, bro. So it was solid. Yeah. And gave another entry. So, but it stopped me out. Remember, I told you, it stopped me out. And I felt like that was going to happen, bro. The SPX I had, bro, I was in there at the 5630s, bro. And that's at, hold on, let me just, the 5630 strike, bro. So I got in at 5616 when it came down to fill the gap, bro. Like literally. Let me go, was it on the fifth? No, hold on. Where was it? It was this gap right here, bro. 56.16, and with the 56.14, I got in right at the gap, bro.
Right.
Started to push up, bro. And at this particular time, this was the candle. This was the last candle of the day on that push up. So we pushed strong, right?
Yeah. Got you.
So I felt like, all right, man, this is going to be solid. Now today on SPX, I'm not really a SPX trader, I'm saying? I rock with SPY more, but I said, man, let me just see what's up with SPX. So the volatility, man, had me a little uneasy.
Oh.
And SPX was coming down so crazy, and I was like, man, I'm gonna set my stop low, where I'm getting good profits.
Yeah.
But I don't, I'm not trying to lose all my gains.
Exactly.
Man, this thing kept coming down, bro. It literally stopped me out and pushed back up. That was the first time. Stopped me out. I was up 200%. Stopped me out a little bit less than 100%.
Yeah.
And started pushing back up. I said, man, come on. So I said, all right. I said, at this particular time, we was a little bit lower than the order. So I said, I'm going to give it one more shot. I'm going to grab a 56.70 for tomorrow. And I paid about $600. I put a stop on it. I was up like $400 quick.
Yeah.
I put a stop on it again. So I said, I don't know how this thing move. I ain't trying to, what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get cooked when I just made this bread today.
Right.
Stop me out again like this. Bruh, took off. I promise you it was up 100%. That contract was up 100% so freaking fast, bruh.
Yeah.
I was sick.
SPX,
I said, bro, ain't no freaking way. And it was this candle, bro. This was the first candle that went crazy. I was like, that's what I posted in the group. I was like, bro, ain't no way SPX just stopped me out twice a pump like that.
Man, SPX is a different breed, boy. You got to be ready for that.
A different breed, bro. So I say all that to say, bro, like just going back to the first question that I had, where the audience, man, how did you execute today? And today, man, I made some money, but it was frustrating. And the reason why it was frustrating is because I didn't trust myself to see the trade through. And all I said yesterday to one of my partners was like, bro, SPY's going to push tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? SPY's going to push tomorrow. I actually even commented to somebody on Twitter, and I said something to the sense of, what if SPY went to the 5700s? And I was like, that's wishful thinking, but being realistic, I said, I feel like SPY. Hold on, let me make sure I was on point. I said being realistic. I said the 565s, bro. 565s. I said that on Twitter yesterday, bro, to somebody. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
today we hit 565.16 by the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Closed at 564.86, bro. And with that being said, SPX went to 56.69.67, bro. Like I said, I had 56.30s, bro. The contracts was massive. They went from, I literally seen them go, I bought them for 800. It went from 800 to about 3,800. And I was like, man, like,
that's what it goes.
Come on, bro. Like I was like, come on, bro. Like ain't no way. So I'm a little disappointed in myself with how I executed that. On top of like, you know what happened with Nike. But all in all, bro, it is what it is. I mean, as a trader, you gonna be hard on yourself. It's not gonna be anybody as hard as you are on yourself.
Exactly.
When you don't execute the way that you feel like you should have. But man, how was your trading day, bro?
Well, I wanted to kind of circle back a little bit before I get into mine. Yeah, man, we got to learn from losses, and that's pretty much what you did today. I mean, you just went over what happened, you reviewed it. It's like, okay, I would have done this different. You know what I mean? So you're able to pay attention to that, and that's good. That's how we all need to be, man. So let me get ready to share mine here.
Facts. What's good? What's good, everybody in the comments, man? Shouts out to everybody that's on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, make sure you lock in with the YouTube as well. Show us love on YouTube as well. Make sure you follow me and John if you don't already. You know, show us love, man. So you know we can bring this game to y'all. You know, as much as possible. Yeah. I'm about to pull your screen up.
Okay. There we go. All right. So first thing for me, man. Yesterday we swung CBOE. This morning. Yeah, that was a nice one, man. That was you got a cool 100% on it. I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting a little more from it, but it's like, hey, okay, cool. You know, I'm gonna take that 100%. I'm gonna be, you know, satisfied with it. Swung some runners on it, but to break it down, it's the same setup I was talking about on the last call. I love the run into earnings plays. Man, I love them. And then when I get a change of character on that 4 hour, look, I'm ready to swing that bad boy. That's just me. That's just me. Some people, you know, they wait to the trigger, that is a safer route to wait for your trigger, you know, and I still post it in the group for everybody, you know, they want to get a little piece of the action. But the good thing about this is sometimes you get a pullback, right? Some people, you know, they can add size or whatever. I pretty much keep mine the same. Unless we get up here back up near the entry, then as soon as we trigger, I'll probably add like a little more in there and let it go ahead and run and do what it need to do. Sometimes, most of the time, I'm pretty much just waiting it out. I'm letting it play out because I trust my setup so much. I know most people, like when it pull back, they're like, "Oh man, I'm done. I can't do it." They sweating and all of that. No, look, this is a run into earnings play for me. You know, we're bullish on several time frames. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confident in this setup, and that's what happened here. CBOE before. Let me see. So pretty much yesterday we were bullish on the daily, weekly, monthly, and quarter. That's all I need to see, and I'm actually a straight up squeeze trader. Like I love momentum. Now, of course, you know, I dabble in the strat. You know, that's something I actually love there. You know what I'm saying? Is really simple. It keep the game very simple for me. But I come from the days, you know, where we had the GME short squeeze and all of that, and how me and my team at the time, we knocked that out the park. I think that's the first time I turned like $200 to like $8,000 the next day. So my homeboy, they did like 25K and all that. And ever since then, I was kind of bit by that bug, man. And I noticed the squeeze setup, and that's what I'm talking about down here. And not for y'all to put more indicators on y'all chart or nothing like that. It's just something that I do. I mean, you can do your research on. I always do research on anything you want to use, but that's just my style. That's my strategy, and I use it. It comes in handy. It's a tool when a stock is running into earnings. So I've done it this week. I want to review some other trades that I didn't go over yet. Cat, CAT.
Man, my goodness, bro. Cat was a monster today, dog.
Same setup.
Yeah.
Same exact setup.
Yeah.
Run it. So earnings call was coming up within 30 days. I had my squeeze. I trusted the setup. The contracts I had, they went from like I want to say $2 to over $20. So $200 could have turned to $2,000.
That's crazy. That's
Right?
crazy, bro.
And in a span of what, 2 trading days, because we got in Friday, right?
Yep.
So you had Monday and Tuesday, contracts went insane. And that's why I love it. Like I said, this is just my thing. I just love it. It works for me most of the time. And of course, you're gonna change different market conditions, you're gonna change it up, But right now, I'm capitalizing on what I know to be true. That's
Right.
it. So another one that other people, they made bags on this. Like a lady, she commented on Twitter how I think the morning she was like up like 120% or something like that. And then later on in the day, she commented again, said she was up 300% on IRBT. I called this out on a previous call. That's what I'm saying.
Crazy, bro.
Run into earnings.
Yep.
Ready. And actually, that bad boy pulled back. That day she, did 300%. It pulled back, but guess what? I trust my setup. It's certain things I look for. If it's there, I'm gonna take it. We had a break of structure. That 4 hour is critical for me though.
Yeah.
I love to change the character there. I love when I get that. Then that's my squeeze, all that good stuff. Volume spike, boom, take off. That was a mean move.
Dog, that was fire, dog. That was fire, bro. Fire.
I'm coming with them back to back to back. RUM was another banger. Same setup. Same thing I look for. I made a little something on DJT. I know we talked. I made a little about 40%. I got my butt out, man, because it started to reverse back to the upside. Because I told everyone, I'm like, look, okay, with DJT, I know it was up at that point like 21% after hours. I was like, look, if I get a fail 2, I'm taking puts. But if I get a nice continuation, I'm going to get caught. So I really didn't have a bias on it. Got that fail 2, boy. I got in there so fast.
Yeah.
Rated up a cool 40%. So that was cool. And I was satisfied with that. I was done with it. And then it continued to go down today. So that would have been a pretty good move.
I wish we would have hopped in there immediately yesterday. Just thinking to ourselves, like, Cat's gonna take their profit, bro.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They gonna take their profit off of this Trump hype, man, and they gonna get up out of there. So,
for sure.
Another one, throw this one up there too, John. So when I remember said it, UPS was flying since Friday.
Yes.
Talk about UPS, man.
I throw it up. Same setup, same thing. Look, I had to change the character on the 4 hour. Had my squeeze, had all that stuff in alignment, right? I was like, look, I know earnings coming up soon. Let's get this bag. Simple as that. That bad boy kept running. So what? We banked about 300% day one. From there, kept pushing.
Man, UPS was stupid, man. UPS was stupid, man.
Loving it. Like earnings season, man. I live for it.
It can get you paid, bro. Like, can you throw Charles Schwab on there?
Let me see.
Because you remember we threw last stream, y'all can go back to last stream. I talked about the Charles Schwab push, but unfortunately, I didn't put earnings in my mind.
Yeah,
I didn't put earnings in my mind. So we had $75 puts. That was the swing trade I did that we gave our community, and man,
That was my
Dog,
10% in one day.
one day, bro. One day. Contracts was 155, bro. Let me see where they closed at, bro.
Options contracts go crazy off of a percentage like that on a stock.
Bro,
That is wild.
crazy. That was another earnest joint. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Another earnest joint, but I didn't consider earnest. You feel me?
Yeah,
When I
yeah,
was getting in, you remember when I talked about it, we simply was laughing because we was like we just flipping the orb. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? There's resistance right here. We flipping the orb. We ain't, I
Man.
didn't really consider the earnest part of it.
Uh-huh.
But dog, I wish I would have did my research on, what was going on with Schwab and just seeing if it's even worth taking that risk
Yeah.
because we had $75 puts, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And they were for Friday as well. So that risk factor had me thinking as well if I should make a move. But those
Mhm.
$75 puts, man,
Mm.
hold on. After hours, they kind of change. So let me see.
Oh, yeah,
Let me
yeah,
see if I can grab. Because right now, of course, I know it went to $600. I seen the $600 price tag earlier,
yeah.
but I
Oh,
just want to see what was the high on those contracts,
man, that's wild, man.
bruh.
Hey, you gotta have guts with earnings, man. Like you only should risk what you can lose.
What you can lose, man. What you
Those
can
earnings,
lose.
man, because they will light you up.
Yeah, I mean, you could
Come on.
just as this went right, could have woke up and that joke was at the moon. You know what I'm saying?
If it go right, you gonna get paid.
Yeah.
You gonna get
The,
paid.
the,
I done played earnings in the past, and
oh yeah.
I made some
Oh
serious
yeah.
money with it. But it's
Oh,
just one of those things. Like I decided to just start catching that run into earnings. I don't even. It's been a while since I played earnings, but I like to catch the run because of the implied volatility. It's so
oh
much
yeah.
to just work in my favor when it comes to that strategy. But like I
Where it
said,
just makes
earnings,
sense.
yeah. So I think that's what people have to understand. Like on their journey, it's like, look, do what works for you. My
Right.
strategy may not work for most people because, like the next day, how it pulls back and stuff like that. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
people scared of that. I'm cool with
Right.
it because I'm not putting that much size up. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So it's just you got to have the right psychology, and a lot of things have to be in alignment. You just have to know who you are as a trader, what you want. You know.
Nah, that's facts. That's facts.
Yeah.
And those contracts, it went to 380.
Woo!
So that was, I mean, not the 380, my bad, not the 380. 745, 380%. They went to
Oh,
to 745. So 380% on those contracts, which was very solid.
okay. Yeah,
Um,
man,
damn.
numbers. I
Ah,
know it. I
it's
know. I
all
know it.
yeah, it's
I
all
know it hurt.
good. It's all good.
just gotta,
Um,
just gotta take it on the chin, man.
Gotta take it on his chin. Hezzy in the building. Hezzy said low key thought that Amazon was gonna go up, but I gotta put it so early. Could you
Yeah.
throw Amazon up real quick?
No, we gotta talk about it.
Um,
That's the loss I had because I was having win after win after win doing my run into earnings strategy, but I just had to play earnings. I played, and it was on me because the news is what kind of got me. I'm like, okay, Amazon's supposed to do 14
right,
billion a day, blah blah
bruh,
blah. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and take that bad boy,
bruh.
and
And at the beginning, to be
it did.
respectful to Amazon, it was pushing at first.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was just about to
It
say that. Like, it really did pop off. Like, it was like around here somewhere where we open, and that bad boy started taking off. So I
mhm.
got in, and honestly, I could have probably got out with a little decent profit.
Right, right.
But of course, I'm like, you know, I think he's gonna keep pushing.
It's
He's
gonna
supposed to do
keep, yeah,
14
yeah,
billion a
yeah,
day. Like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And next
Right.
thing I know, it started tearing me up. I said, "Oh Lord,
Hey,
oh Lord."
oh Lord, here we go. Here
so,
we
so
go. It's the
these,
BS. Here it
so these are the
goes.
mistakes I made, man. First of
Yeah.
all, I wasn't patient because this is outside of the strategy that I'm doing right now and perfecting. Well, I've been perfecting for a long time, and this is not in alignment with that. First of all, so I should have first of all like paid attention to the org.
Right,
That
right,
should have
right.
been the main thing I focused on. The first 15 minutes, you got your high and your low. I should have waited. I should have let it cook
Yeah.
up, do whatever it
Right,
need to do, then break
right,
out of that zone. See
right,
me, and I didn't size up big or anything. I put, a
right,
little
right,
bit in
right.
there, but still, I started to get cooked. I'm like, okay, well, maybe if we get a reversal coming back up, then I add some more and all that. See, when you try to be sneaky with the market, they gonna start being sneaky, taking money from your
Yeah, yeah,
they gonna
yeah.
slide right at the back door. So look, I took that air, I took it on the chin. I'm actually still holding them. I
Uh-huh.
held them. And I'm probably gonna sell them off tomorrow. Like we started to get down here too much, I'm gonna sell them off. But like I said, we had the news, and sometimes we get a nice move post news.
Right.
Just like what I be telling you on the group, like with that whole post Powell thing. Like I
Mm-hmm.
always catch a play after Powell speak. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it could be the same situation.
Right.
You never know. You never know. Amazon can break out and take off. So but if it don't, I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna just go ahead and take that L. Because look, I'm hitting on a lot of other trades, so I'm good with this little loss. So it is what it is.
And,
Um,
and just to make people aware, like just to piggyback off you saying that, what y'all gotta understand is, bro, you can't fall in love with none of
you
these trades.
can't
You know what I'm
fall in
saying?
love with them, man.
When
Woo.
if it go left, it go left. You cut it, you move on. You
Move
just gotta
on.
protect your capital, man.
Yep. Yep.
You gotta protect your capital. You can't fall in love with nothing. You gonna take a L, bruh. If you think you're not gonna take a L, you got the game twisted.
Oh yeah,
You
man.
go, you gonna take a L. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's all about winning more than you lose. And
Hey,
y'all know John been on fire, man.
I
John
know.
been on fire, bro. You
Look,
done been on fire about a month straight. When we
Jabane
talking
out,
about
boy.
bangers, we talking about bangers. We talking
Man, I
about
appreciate it.
percentages. We talking
Man,
about games. We talking about, bruh, a month straight, and that's no cap, bro. I ain't even gonna gas it. I just gotta let you know. I gotta give you flowers, bro. You
man,
been going
I,
crazy.
I appreciate you for sure, man. Hey, look, just putting in the work. It's like years and years of hard work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying? It's just the result showing now. That's all it is. Because I know most people, they don't stay up all night on the laptop and looking at charts and stuff like that, man.
right,
It's work put
right,
into it day and night.
right.
Um, so yeah, man, I guess the next thing we get into is guess my watch list. Only thing
Okay, let's get into it.
I'm really only watching one thing, and I'm thinking about another one. I'm just looking at it
Okay,
because it's not fitting the criteria. This other one that I'm talking about, but this one is
okay.
BYND.
Man,
Woo,
you threw it back, bro.
man,
Hey, you threw it back. You threw it back.
man, this
Beyond,
is getting ready. Oh my god! Now
man, talk about it.
I just showed y'all the chart on CAT, UPS, IRBT. I mean, I could just go on and on with the same setup. We have earnings coming up. All right, running to earnings. We got my squeeze. Look, go down to the 4 hour. We got a nice break of structure. Look, it's ready to go. That's all she wrote. That thing is ready to take off. So look, I'm being patient in it, and I told everybody, I'm swinging small size into the mall. I told everybody today that, and I hopped in that bad boy. I'm up 70% now at the end of the day. So that means even if it pulled back a little bit, I still should be good. I on as far as the Greeks, it's like a Delta 70. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good. But what I really want, I want that nasty gap up, like GME and all them be doing. Like
Right,
I want that type of move tomorrow. So I'm just, I'm being patient on it. We're gonna see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna sit through any pullback. I don't care as long as it don't go crazy and come all the way down here somewhere. Other than that, if I get like a little pullback, I'm cool with that. And sometimes I get the nice gap up, like UPS and all them. They gave me a nice gap up. So it's like you never know, but hey, I know my setup. So I'm going to stick to it, at least give it the morning to do what it need to do. Right.
right.
The next one that I'm just looking at, because like I said, it's not in alignment with this, but I was looking at MRVL, had a decent little setup here.
Yeah.
What caught my attention was we talked about it on the last call, but I was talking about like the hammers on a weekly and stuff like that, how those work out a lot of times. And I noticed the hammer here on the week is inside week. I love stuff like that. We closed above the previous week 50%. Previous week close. I'm like, okay, we can get a little movement here. Then I went down to the daily, and I noticed we had the 1-3. So this would be one that you wait for the trigger on, and take calls above 75.69. So like I said, I'm keeping an eye on it. It's on watch. But
Right.
BYND, I'm already in. Like I'm ready to run it. No
Absolutely.
matter the outcome, I'm ready to get it because I know it should do numbers. I mean, just according to from experience, it should do
Right.
numbers.
Right. Right.
It's
Right.
good. I just showed y'all several setups. So I mean, that's it for me, man.
Okay. Okay. So BYD, you know what I'm saying? Threw
Mhm.
it back to Beyond
Yep,
and
yep,
MRVL, you
yep.
know, on watch. And like I told y'all the last stream, man, there's so many things we be watching. We told y'all they're gonna keep coming. Like the
Man.
ideas keep flowing because we always at these charts and
Mhm.
figuring things out. Just alone off of the last live stream to now, you would have made
Mm.
man,
Mm.
you would have made back from that stream to now. So we're gonna give y'all the game of what to get into.
Yeah.
I get into mine real quick.
Okay, okay,
Let's see. I'm gonna start with. Nah, I ain't gonna start with X. I'm gonna start with Nike.
okay.
Um, you see that gap fill. That is a possibility. Depending on what we do. Getting back to 73.32. What I had told y'all, man, I was looking at that or originally, man, looking to go back to 74. We'll see. I know with Nike, man, Nike just got a bad rap right now. So, today could be all that it was willing to give. This could be the only bounce that it was willing to give. But,
Hmm.
who knows? This is the level before we see if we can get to that next level. I'm looking at that 73.32. We went to 72.96 today, but I just want to see if it can possibly fill that gap. But it's going to be depending on how we perform tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll see if Nike continues to push. That candle right there, man. Huge wick, getting that support, and if it flips green, it's possible. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
If this candle on a week flips green and we can get past that previous close of last week, it's possible to push on Nike and to start getting a recovery. But y'all see, man, Nike been getting slaughtered. So it's just about when investors are ready to get in and if they feel like an opportunity is there. If not, man, Nike can continue to push down, getting into the 60s. And we'll look at it again, man. It's going to come a time where investors feel like, okay, enough is enough, and it's time to see what's up with Nike and take advantage of the opportunity. But right now, getting back to 72.81, that was a good move, bouncing back. It is what it is, I once totally say I dropped the ball yesterday, but that end of the day sell-off was just crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens. Then we got Exxon. I want to see how Exxon performs after getting, you know, the inflation data and things of that nature that affects oil. I want to see what happens with Exxon because going into the month, we at a crucial level. Check
Yeah.
us out, John. Check us out. It's two things that can happen. It's
Uh-oh.
two things that can happen right there. This is on the month, y'all. And Exxon has earnings coming up next week.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, that's the same setup as CAT had because CAT are
Oh
the
man.
reversal. This is
Uh,
them hammers, those double hammers.
mm-hmm.
Oh, you got you one.
It's it's at a crucial level.
Crucial.
It's at a crucial level. Two things that can happen. I'm gonna do some more research, not on Exxon itself, but just seeing how inflation is fully going to affect, oil. So I just want to get that because I read some things earlier, and I posted in the group on the trading floor. So I got to go back and read on everything, just what how economic data is going to affect this. But Exxon went full ATR today alone. I think it went at 128% of his ATR. Yeah, 128% of his ATR. So it's had 2 green days. This week, y'all see, man, it's been pushing this week. But we at a crucial level again. We at that resistance. We're at last month's high. So we'll have to get above 116.54. It tested 116.35 today and rejected by the end of the day. We closed at 116.04. I mean, the entire market pulled back some. So that was expected. But we're at a level on a month as well that, if it gets below 115.71, we're so close to that it can flip red again on a month. We can, fill this 2 up. You know what I mean? Gotcha. So we don't want to front run when we talk about like front running the trade. We want to get that breakout. If we do get that breakout, at 116.54, it's gone. But if it falls below 115.71, it can get sticky to the downside as well. So, hey, John, what you think? It's in a sticky space. That's why I'm like, Exxon got an opportunity right now. It's in a sticky space. Anything can happen right here, bro. Anything can happen right here, dog.
Let me see something. I'm hopping on my charts real quick, man. Honestly, I mean, it has 4 time frame continuity. Like I told you, I love that double hammer on the month, and it's a 2-2 reversal. I mean, as of now, I'm bullish on it, man. But we just gonna see how it play out. But I'm actually bullish, man. Let me look at the week.
Well, this is what I do. Since we got that resistance right here, I'm gonna put the range here. This is the range.
There you go.
Everybody see the range on Exxon.
Yo,
116.54.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This could be one of them ones because I see a 2-2 reversal on the weekly too. You know what I'm saying? So we got a 2-2 reversal on the week and the month with double hammers. So that area you have is perfect. We break above that, Exxon can, it could do some damage.
It can do some damage. So that's the range, y'all. That's the range on Exxon.
I like it.
And you see, like, it's been in this area. I done seen it get down to 94 before, but it's been in this range. And this has to be like 120. I remember it hit 120 the first time. I didn't catch it this time, but I remember watching it when it hit 120 the first time. I didn't watch it this particular time. But Exxon could do damage, y'all. It can do damage, and it's at a level that anything can happen from here on both sides. Anything can happen. So if it's within this range tomorrow, leave it be. But if it break out of this range, 116.54, you already know we gone. And if it falls below 115.71, you could play puts or you could just not do anything at all and wait until it breaks this range.
Yep.
That's gonna be your best way. If you feel like it's gonna be gone, just don't do nothing at all. And just wait because you already got the range. But if it falls below 115.71, let's just see where it pulled back to. But if it breaks 116.54, it can go. So it's just this range. And sometimes you just gotta wait in your range. And that's what I was talking about with SPY earlier. Like SPY was in a range. Y'all saw at the end of the day, I was talking about SPY being, near that previous week high. and where it had to break above, and it went, it went more, it went to 565, but 563, 67. This is the concept of what the same type of concept of what I was saying. It was in a range. And if it had to break out of that, either it was going to go down and it was going to flip red, or it was going to break out at 563.67 and it broke out. Today, another range. It just ranged in that order, like damn near all day. Played under it, above it. You know what I'm saying? The middle of it.
They playing games.
Yeah, play games. Like a lot of this stuff simply just be a range that you gotta break out of. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And with SPY, look at that range all day. Just had to testing different levels, and finally broke out towards the end of the day. But that's all this is about, man. Just being patient, waiting on certain ranges to break out, and certain highs, certain lows to break on longer time frames, and you're gonna be able to catch a crazy move. Y'all seen that with John trades on Cat, SIBO. You know what I'm saying? You done seen that. So that we're just reiterating, a lot of this stuff is just about waiting until you see the break of that level. So once you got your levels and you see price get above that and you have your alert set, you can take advantage of that, y'all. So that's all it's about. But that's on my watch. I just want to see where Exxon is going to go. And I want to see with Nike. Not even a particular. I'm just saying Nike because I already threw it out there, but Nike already pissed me off. So you know what? Get Nike off my chart, bro.
You got to go. You got the boot
bro, get Nike off my chart, dog. We ain't even gonna play those games, bro. Get Nike off my chart, dog. I ain't got time for the BS, bro. I can't believe Nike did me like that, bro. I ain't got nothing to say to Nike, bro. F Nike, F SPX. I ain't got nothing to say to him, bro. How you gonna stop me out like that, bro? We made a little bread. But it wasn't the bread I wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do but I do have Exxon. Exxon has my full attention, y'all. Exxon has my full attention.
That's a beast.
John, what would you say have your full attention, bro? Like what I'm saying, it don't even have to just be one. Like what would you say has your attention going into tomorrow? Out of the watch list or what have you? What has your attention?
The main thing for me, man, honestly, is BYND. I believe the short float is actually over 20% when I looked at it earlier. That's huge too. That short squeeze is it can get real. It can get real. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a little upset though with BYND, only because it popped up on my scanner. I got a little text on my phone and all that. I'm like, okay. Oh, it's ready, but it didn't have the full criteria that I look for. Like, I literally got a checklist, bro. Like, I checked this stuff off. Like, it gotta meet more criteria to the T.
Right.
Because everything didn't check off. I was like, well, I'm gonna wait. So the second half of the day come chilling. Next thing I know, that bad boy took off. Bro, I could have got the same contracts I end up getting that I'm up 75% on or 70% on. They were $11 and they up to like 68 now.
That's crazy.
Man, I could have been. Oh, I mean, you see the move right there.
Yeah.
I could have. Matter of fact, if I would have did the orb, if I would have used that, I could have got a bag. You see, I'm looking at your orb right now.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it broke out of that, I could have went ahead and took, or at least scaled it. I didn't even scale in. I'm like, I'm sticking to my criteria. I mean, what you supposed to do? Don't get me wrong.
Right.
I was just like, bro, I missed out on a big move right there. Even though I believe it's still gonna go off like all the other stocks did, but it's like, man, I could have been in that bad boy. But long story short, yes, that's the one that got my attention right now, man. The short float is high.
And you already up 70%.
Already up. So
just imagine.
It's going to caught this I'm telling you, if I would have caught that, but it was on my scanner. It's the only one on my scanner, too. It's ready. That's the only one on my scan. That's more ready.
That was yo. That was a man. I remember the days, bro. Look what Beyond used to be.
I know it. I was looking at that earlier. It can get nasty. This week
Yo,
alone.
Beyond used to be at a high. Beyond was at 239.71,
Man, that's
bruh.
insane, man. That's
2019, that was the high. 2020, we had a high of 197.50. 2021, high of 221.
whew.
And after that, bruh, 2021
Mm-hmm.
just started the downside.
Yeah.
And, but who knows when, you never know what's going to be the upside. So this is what I say. Now, granted, John smacking on options on Beyond, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, we can't sleep on shares either. You know what I
Man, you
mean?
just took the words right out my mouth. When you start setting those levels on the, I'm like, maybe I need to get some shares, man.
Yeah,
Like
you know what I'm saying?
this bad boy can come back. Like that's a monster move right there. Do not
And
like y'all heard Rico. Do not sleep on the shares, man.
don't sleep on the shares, bro. The low of last year was $5.58.
Yup.
The high was $22.87. We're currently at $7.49. So we went to that low.
Mm.
And it's getting some give. Like I want to look at it, see if it can get above 890, get above that previous close.
Right, right.
That's kind of where it's at for the open on the year. So if it can flip green there, and start pushing, it'll be interesting. So John, man, I hope we will remember this conversation.
Oh,
If
most
we do
definitely.
see it bust above $8.90 later down the line, like we'll know, like, oh, we might need to grab some leaps on Beyond. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We that's when we might need to chill in for a little bit. So
Exactly.
we'll think back on that. But for right now, we
Mm-hmm.
looking good, looking
Yeah.
good,
It
looking
could be a
good.
bit. It's looking amazing to me.
Yeah, looking
Uh
good.
So I have a question for everyone. So I know y'all see the 1, the 2, and the 3 on our charts. Um, let us know in the comments, like who don't know what that means. Like if y'all don't know the basics of the candles and all of that, we can go over that. If not, we'll skip that part of that. Teaching y'all all that because most of the people probably already know it. Like I know most of them in the community and all that. So. But we don't mind helping and sharing. I see Anthony Williams. He's talking about the squeeze indicator. It's called the TTM squeeze. It's by a guy named John Carter. I've been using it for years, man. Like I said, once it helped me with that GME trade, I was sold. I was sold. But that's just my thing. You really have to know what you're doing with it though. Because you can get clapped. It can you can see a
Yeah,
squeeze,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
with
yeah. Just
anything.
like any indicator. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
with anything. It's like you just gotta know what you're doing and use the tool correctly. If you gotta watch YouTube videos or whatever you gotta do, do you
Facts,
do that? Do that for sure.
facts. My guy Dex said, "Yo, shout outs to my guy Dex, man. We've been locked in for years, man. That's my brother,
That's what's
man.
up. That's what's up.
My boy Dex said, you may have mentioned already, but crude oil inventories number also drops tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. Generally a catalyst for the oil tickers.
Mm.
I didn't realize that. I didn't realize crude
Mm.
oil was tomorrow. So that's at 10:30. Tomorrow, let's keep our eye. Yep. 10:30 tomorrow. Let's keep our
That's what I'm
eye
talking
on
about.
Exxon.
Yeah,
Something is gonna happen at this range.
it's gonna happen.
Something
Gonna happen.
gonna happen.
Oh, I
Either
didn't
it's
know,
gonna,
man. I
huh?
didn't know we went 3 on a year. I didn't even,
Yeah, that's
I didn't pay
crazy.
attention to it. Golly. Okay, so it still can move.
Hold on, let me
Still
look
can
at
move to the
tomorrow.
upside. Let's see. Okay, inside. Oh man, a hammer on the quarter too. So, bro, we got a hammer on the quarter,
Mm-hmm.
double hammer on the month. Man, look, man, listen. I think it's about to do some damage, but we'll see. Like
Yes,
you
we'll
said,
see tomorrow.
to be safe. Yeah, get over that
Wait,
range.
wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
wait, please.
All right, wait,
Take the time.
wait until after 10:30.
Yes.
Wait,
Until after 10:30. Then pull the trigger.
bruh.
You
Then
gotta get
pull it.
over
If
that
it
range.
break that range, it's no reason why you shouldn't. You
Man,
know what I'm
don't even
saying?
think twice. I know some people hesitate, they
Mm-hmm.
doing all that fidget and stuff. Man, look, if it meets your criteria, take the trade.
Right.
You think about it. Take the trade, but it has to do certain things before you take the trade.
Right.
So that range, what is that? 116.54.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all write it down, put it on your phone, put an alert on your phone, do whatever you got to do to
To
to get
remember.
ready for that, to remember that, man, because that could be a nice move. And I'm seeing some take profit levels up top, man. Yeah, that could be mean.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just wait. Let's see. Let's see what
Yeah.
happens. Either way, just to reiterate, breaks 116.54 up. If it goes below 115.71, if you quit with puts, you can grab puts, but don't do nothing. Wait and see if it can get back above 116.54. Sometimes you might just want to wait and do nothing. If it pull back, you might get a better entry.
Right.
Just wait. just wait and see what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
just wait and see. If you get the breakout, it's no question. But I don't want y'all, because I know sometimes broadcasts can get hyped, like, oh, we got to go to the moon. And then you mess get smoked. You know what I'm saying? Hey, John.
Don't go cry.
Extra being $100. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not do that. Let's just wait, man.
Wait.
Ellis got a question for you, John. And we can switch back to your charts if you want to pull them up. He said, how are you guys finding the tickers? Are you starting with the sectors first and then stocks within the sector? How do you find your tickers? I know you just spoke on it a little bit with scanner or whatnot.
So as of now, like, okay, put it like this: when earnings season not on fire on a normal basis, yes, I'm going through the sectors, I'm looking for setups, I'm making sure we have full time frame continuity, so on and so forth. So that's what I'm doing my base hits. I'm just getting 30% here, 30% there on stocks and stuff like that. But for my bangers, it's a certain thing I use. It's in Thinkorswim, and I create scanners, right? So it's under the stock hacker on Thinkorswim, and I created individual scripts for the criteria that I pretty much just told you guys, and that's that, and that's for the run into earnings plays. Key thing is I wait for stock to be within 30 days of earnings. That's my thing. That's my sweet spot. So when you just saw those bangers, the CAT, RBT, all those stocks that went crazy, UPS, it's a certain criteria that I look for. You may have to review this video to know, what it is, but that's pretty much it.
I bet. And we got my man's Matthew.
Okay.
He's in the FLI family.
Yes, sir. What's up, Matt?
He showed you a lot of love, bro. He showed you some love.
Yeah, he cool, man. Cool.
He said, Tulo.
Yeah, you can. You can do your outlook, and if you want, I can do mine. We'll probably end up with the same thing, So yeah, cool. Oh, I'm already seeing a double inside.
Double inside year, man.
Year. So something got to happen sooner or later.
Double inside year. Let's go to the quarter.
Whoa, hold on, real quick. Matt, did you just see what Rico just did? He started at the year. Start at the year for everybody. Start the year and work y'all way down when y'all looking at stocks and looking for particular setups, because you don't want to just be on the daily time frame and like, oh man, this is about to take off, and like the higher time frames doing something crazy. Like, you want to make sure though all time frames are in alignment. So my bad.
Facts.
I mean, cut you
Facts.
off.
Nah, that's no. That's facts. That's facts, man. You can find big levels that way. So that's facts. On a quarter, let's see.
Oh, potential. Oh, that's a potential
Previous
1, 2 down,
open.
2 up.
And you right there. Let's go to the month. We
See.
already above on the month. We already
Yes.
went 2 up on the month.
You look at, man, 3, 2 down, 2 up. Oh man, that could be a beast right there.
And we already there. So let's see the week. Damn. The week been getting a little recovery. Last few weeks been looking good. Hey, Matthew, real quick, bro. Is this something that you in or you been looking at? Because I'm like, this would have been a nice little recovery, dog.
Yeah, that's a nice
little
nice
recovery.
move. I like.
Let me look at the daily. Look at that daily, bro.
That 3 month got my attention too, man. It's like a solid swing there.
Now that 3 month, that 3 month look good.
Yeah, because I'm seeing. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say getting above that previous open, 61.35 could be big because you already know if you get above that open, you know where that next target is. You already know that previous high. You're trying to go to that previous high, 63.91.
Yep.
So 61.35 on a quarter. That's gonna be a big level. You already above on a month. You're already bullish on a month. It's simply like, is it going to continue to push from here? You know what I'm saying? On a month, because you already went above. Typically, what you already want to be in, you want to be in levels when you're getting close to that previous high. You want to break that previous high. Like, you want to be in. As soon as you break that previous high, you want to take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I was asking, like, are you already in or what you thinking? But, you know, if anything, if you're not in already, and you want to play it, you already know, all right, bet. I still got room if I'm looking for another big move at $61.35, or I can see what happens if I do see a pullback. Looking at that previous high on a month, you're looking at 58.65, where it can pull back to and grab support. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not comfortable getting in right here when you break at 60, you can say, all right, look, let me wait and see if it pulls back. Or, you know, you can, you know, get in, put some time on it, see if you could break that 61.35, or you could just wait to 61.35. But you know, you got options of what you can do from this point. You know what I'm saying? If you're not comfortable with getting in at 60. But 61.35 is another big level. 58.65, you got support right there. And if it breaks 61.35, then you already know it's going to try to go to that previous high, you know what I mean, on the quarter. So what's your thoughts, John?
Honestly, I knew he was going to end up thinking the same.
Okay.
Same thing. Like, I'm loving I'm loving that quarter, like I talked about earlier. And I believe that 2-2 reversal inside that quarter. So the 2-2 reversal on that monthly inside of the 3 months inside candle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, I believe we can continue to push up. Like, I don't, full time frame continuity, all that, man. Like, I'm really feeling it. Now, I guess the daily is red, but you got the week, the month, and the quarter all green. So if the day is red, it can easily flip back green. No, hold on. Oh, okay.
But I say you got the support there though. Like you already got the support there. So this is what I say, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. That 58.65. When I create these ranges real quick, I'm basically just giving myself support levels to let myself know, like, all right, bro. If it does pull back from here, I know we can bounce here. So don't trip. You know what I'm saying? If it pulls back to 58.65, don't trip. It can bounce from there. But at the same time, you already see, all right. Boom. If we continue to push, looking at the daily now, this on the daily, this red area right here, that's a gap fill. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it could be going back for that. So I feel like, and that gets above what? That quarter that we talked about, that gets above a lot of those levels. So, you know, from here, getting back to the bottom of that gap, you know, it's very possible. Like, as far as what I'm looking at, I like it on the recovery move. Man, just gotta continue to push. Like I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see why you wouldn't take the opportunity. You know what I mean? I don't,
Exactly.
I like what I'm seeing right here. I feel like it could be a nice little opportunity to catch a recovery. I would like for you to keep us updated on that, bro. Cause
Yes, sir.
I like that jump.
Yeah,
I ain't
yeah,
even gonna lie to
do.
you.
I really do. Then the gap field, man, it's a lot of things in alignment on this one, man. A lot of
Facts.
things. So
Facts.
Matt, man, you may be on to something, boy.
Facts. Facts. He on to something, bro.
He on to
He on
something.
to
I love
something.
it, man. I love it. I love it. Who else we have
She
here?
said Bree said Pan W.
Yeah, yeah,
She said Pan W. Start on a year going crazy.
yeah.
2 up on the year. We opened at 291.94.
Mm-hmm.
Currently at 338.50 on the year. Currently above. Let me see the quarter.
Yeah.
Hey, John. Yeah.
Yeah.
The quarter looking suspect.
Yeah, man. It
The quarter
is.
looking suspect, but we right there.
Yeah.
Quarter looking suspect, but we right there
Right there.
at the previous high. If we can get above that previous high, you already
Mm-hmm.
know what the next target is, 380. If we get above that previous high, but
But
you know what I'm saying? Inside is sticky. I wouldn't touch this right now on a swing basis. I wouldn't touch unless we get into that 345, 90
yeah,
range, and it's looking
you
like a
gotta
breakout.
move.
Yeah, gotta move. Look at the month, John. Same deal from the
Gotta
quarter
move.
to the month. Same deal. So
Yeah.
nah. But
Yeah.
if it go 2 up, you know where it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
If it go 2 up, you know where it's gonna go. But we right here. If it pull back, you know where it's going. It could go back to the 50 as well.
Yeah. So basically, be careful on it. Be
Mm-hmm.
careful. You
And
need a
that
breakout.
and that's what longer swings like. That's what longer time
Yeah.
frames. Let's look at the week real quick. That's what longer time frames. But even on the week, it's like right. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? Still on the week, it's
Mm-hmm.
rejected and it started to come down for the last 3 weeks. It tried to push. It tried to push this week. It tried to push, but honestly, I would chill. I would
Yeah.
chill unless I see it getting back to that 345.90 range.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see the daily. So got it inside today. Could move tomorrow. So where you want to be?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, while you doing that, I'm gonna holler at Brandon Carter. Hey man, so we may not have time now because we are like an hour in. So as far as going over the numbers and everything, but what I'll do is if you in the Discord, just reach out to me and I have a video actually that I created going over it. And I can get that to you, man.
Most
So you can know
definitely.
the numbers stand for and all of that. Probably just gonna have to post it in flight school. I'm gonna send it to you later, Rico.
Most definitely. And on Pan W, if it doesn't get above 341.69, I would chill. We had an inside day today. Could go outside tomorrow. That's what you want to get that push. And if it does get that push, then now we're looking at that previous quarter high. If it can get over this inside day, now you're looking at that 345.90. You see on Pan W on average on the ATR moves about $9.81 a day. So it could get up there, but you want to get above this inside day. You want to go 2 up. You know what I'm saying? You want to see this say 312. You know what I mean? You want this candle up. You want this candle up. But if you see it below 335.51 tomorrow, let it be. Do not trade it yet.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Do not trade it. You know what I mean? And this is the last question because we are an hour in. Y'all know we do
Yeah.
an hour. The last question is, Matthew said, "What's the difference between breaking structure and changing character?"
Okay.
Breaking structure is you're gonna hold on. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find one.
Oh yeah, you got it on that chart. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find one. Breaking structure is basically like you can think of breaking structure as like resistance. You know what I'm saying? Or you can think of it like support as well. You know what I mean? And once you get that breaking structure, you know what I mean, and get that support, you're gonna push up. You know what I mean? Or you're gonna push down, depending on if it's bullish or bearish. Now, changing character is more like the trend. You know what I mean? The breaking structure, you're thinking of like a support and resistance, and change your character is right here. You're thinking of it like the trend. So if we're looking at Pan W, you see we got a change of character at 331.74 that set the tone for the trend of what we're doing. So that was a bullish change of character. Boom. So now you got the trend. As you can see, it's been trending up. A break of structure is more like resistance at this point, because as you can see, it went and tested 336.67, rejected, and then it tried to break through that resistance again, and it rejected again, and then it finally bust through, and we was able to continue this trend that has been on. Not right now we're back at the breaking structure, but it's been on trend ever since it got that change of character. So right now we're at that support level, and we're gonna see what happens once we get out of this inside. You know what I mean? But that's pretty much what it is. Change of character. You're thinking of that as your trend, and breaking structure, you're thinking of that as your support and resistance. And with all that being,
go ahead. I was going to say, I'm going to wrap up with this one last question here. Then I guess we can go ahead and finish on up here. Ellis Jefferson, I don't know if you got to pull it up on your screen, Rico, but they asked, what is y'all's favorite strat setup?
Mm-hmm.
And the question on that is like also the least favorite. So for me, it's on the daily time frame, it's the 2-1-2 up reversal, or 2-1-2 down reversal. On the daily time frame, I love that. That has made me a nice chunk of change. It just works. It works, but you have to have full time frame continuity. That's another key principle there. So 2-1-2 up or down reversal. Those are my favorites. I know you're trying to look at that, so I'll touch on my least favorite. On the daily, my least favorite will have to be the 3-1-2 on the daily. Okay, because sometimes, I guess it gave me this from my experience. It gave me like false expectations because we have a 3 then a inside. Then I'm thinking we're about to go to the top of the range on a daily, and it don't pan out that way a lot of times for me, right? But it works so well on higher time frames. 3-1-2 up or down on the weekly and monthly and all that. Man, it get to the top of that range so clean and smooth. It was a trade we did. I think it was probably last week on URBN Urban, and it was on a weekly time frame, right? And I ended up getting back up like 50% on that. Look at that. Man, you see how I broke out? It got to the top of that 3 and went past it. So I ended up getting out at, I want to say, like 50% profit. Next day, them contracts went over 1,000%. I said, boy, never again. I'm going to wait. I think I actually left probably like one runner or something like that. But I'm saying, like, I was sized up and I took a chunk of my profit at like 50% when that big chunk could have went to 1,000. And that's another key thing. I always like leave some type of runner somewhere so I can get something, the rest of the move. But I was just so mad, like, dude, I had a nice amount of contracts, and it took off. It took off on me. I said, man, and it works. It works. It's so powerful on the higher time frame. So that's it for me.
And I let John answer that because a lot of these setups I learned from John. when it comes to the strat. You know what I'm saying? John is more seasoned with the strat. You know, I look at it on a candle basis as far as like the inside, the breakouts, as far as the twos and things of that nature. But John is a beast with the combos. That's why I let John do what he do. When I see John have setups, I learn after the fact of what he saw and why he did it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I hope that answered your question, man. And with all that being said, y'all, we been an hour in. This was another fire stream.
Fire.
You dig? You know what I'm saying? Today we got up, John. We got up to 300 viewers, bro.
Oh, that's dope, man. That's
got
dope.
up to 300 viewers today, man. We trying to get to 500. We trying to get to 1,000.
1,000. Then 2,000.
2,000, 5,000, 10,000.
Hey, I love it.
We're trying to go up, man. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to both our YouTube channels. Mine is Rico's Way. What's yours, John?
Mine is John J. Smith.
John J. Smith. Follow us on Twitter, Rico's Way. John J. Smith, same thing?
Yep, same thing.
And then lock in with us in FLI Capital. The link is in the description. Make sure you join our trading community. We in there every day giving y'all banger at the banger at the banger, game at the game at the game. And we in there cutting up. We building with our community. It's all love. Check us out. Man, hit that likes button. Hey, subscribe.
He know what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Big Mike, share.
Hey,
comment. Do it all.
Yes, sir.
Man, hey, have a good night, John.
Man.
Yeah. I'll tap in with you in the morning, my boy.
Most definitely, bro.
Y'all have a good night, man. We'll see y'all.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah.